What's going on, everybody? Is it too dark? It looks dark. Yeah, I'm gonna try to fix this. Fix the ISO. I don't want it to look like I'm in like my closet. Yo, David, what's happening? Welcome, welcome. Yo, control. You said best scrapper. I'm a scrapper. Oh, let me turn off. I got this fan blowing. It's hella loud. Okay, that's so much better. I have this loud ass fan. Yo, Ronnie, what's happening? So y'all ready to rank some stuff? I gotta this is going to be a scraper. I'm tripping. I can't read. You wanna see it? I think I might have used this scraper probably twice. It's too hard. Like it can seriously do some damage scraping off that PEI sheet. But I got the little case. I don't know. It looks cool. Can you see it? There you go. It looks cool. He said I don't use anything else anymore. Like I did some TPU and some of it was sticking to the PEI shit. TPU sticks really hard to PEI. I don't know why. Well, I'm pretty sure there's a reason why, but I tried to scrape it off with this thing because I was like, this will get it off. And it dug deep, deep. It took like a little gouge out of my PEI sheet. And I think that's the last time I stopped using it. Yo, Paulo, what's happening? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, so I stopped using it after I took a dig out of my bill plate. So if y'all haven't noticed, y'all, I just finished my Deathstroke helmet. Bow, bow. I finished my Deathstroke helmet. I'm pretty happy about it. It came out really good. So that's on display right here. And then I just right before I started making some films, I started a 3D printed what's this call it? Um a Deathstroke eye patch. But I don't feel like it's giving Deathstroke vibes. I feel like I'm getting what do y'all think? 3D printed, son? I can't see. Can't see out of my right side. I have to like get the Deathstroke vibe, you know what I'm saying? Deathstroke. Yeah, definitely giving that Nick Fury. I'm getting that Nick Fury out of it. So it's super cool though. Yo, Morv, what's happening? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I was planning on, I try to drop all my new videos on Saturdays, but man, I'm super behind on this video. I'm not even lying. I just got all the footage and I have to do reshoots. Like I'm a fucking Marvels movie or something. Excuse my friend. Like I'm a Marvels movie or something like that. I gotta already do reshoots. So I'm about to I just messed up a whole bunch of stuff. I'm gonna do some reshoots probably tonight or tomorrow. get the video uploaded. Maybe Sunday, Sunday, mid Sunday, late Sunday. I'm gonna try to get it out Sunday. I'm building my girlfriend's fiance. I'm building her. I'm upgrading her PC, but it's basically like a new build. So I'm doing that Sunday too. So I got a lot going on. We're gonna see if I can get this video out. All right, going on the agenda today. Unless anybody got anything to say, anybody got some shout outs before I get into what we're gonna get to today. I'm about to be right back, and I'm about to get a Gatorade and because it's hot as hell in the garage. I got the AC blowing, but I don't feel it. Okay. Mine's metal with metal shavings, chemicals, and printers. Mine is too. This is just a back. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled on what I show you. Behind me, and I've done some behind the scenes pictures and stuff like that. Behind me is what I'm showing you. In front of me, there's shelving. There's just a whole stack of like laptops and stuff like that. There's a whole bunch of boxes, old TV boxes, ladders, bro. Again, don't be fooled on what I'm showing you because it's rough. It's rough in the garage. All right, so check this out. I want to do I want to do some rankings of some 3D printers, some filament brands, like best filament brands, slicer programs, STL websites. We're gonna try to get to STL websites. I was trying to because a lot of these don't exist on the little tier ranking website. So I had to make a few of them myself. And I was just like cramming them out. I should have did this earlier, bro. Black people always procrastinating. So I procrastinated and didn't finish the STL websites. I want to rank like the best STL websites. And then if we still got time, we could probably make one more by ourselves and then, what I'm saying, run that. But as far as now, I do have three tier things that we can rank: printers, filament brands, and slicer programs. Those are already done. All we have to do is rank them. Oh, super hot in the garage, yo. If y'all think of resin and FDM, because I didn't get to make my own printer list, I do have resin and FDM in the same list. And I don't even have all the resin printers in there. Like the list, I didn't make that list. So it's kind of, I mean, if y'all want to, just let me know. We can make another list together. But the list I have is it's okay. I would have preferred to do it myself because there's a ton of printers, and I just wanted to do like the most known and the most used printers. And some of the printers that are like the most used that everybody knows about aren't even on this list. I don't even think. I think there's a few Creality printers on this list. Um, like everybody uses an Ender 3. I would have liked to put an Ender 3 on there. Like I have filament brands by themselves, no resin brands, resin brands like raisin brand. Yeah, so no resins. Um, what else? Which one do you guys want to start ranking first? Am I clipping? I feel like I'm clipping because I'm super close to the microphone. Is that better? Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. I'll turn it down. You said printers are the meat. Yeah, we gotta say that. We gotta say that one for the end. Everybody's wondering. We can do slicer programs first. Filament, morph. That's a good idea. Let's do filament first. So y'all bear with me because check this out. I am about to. Oof, I'm about to switch it over to a picture in picture, and it's gonna look crazy for a second. But just bear with me. Bear with me. All right. See, it's not even showing any of my saved tier lists, bruh. Y'all looking at my government name. Don't pay attention to my government name. Mm. Good news is my template is saved on here, so I can just pull it up at any time. I could have sworn I just saved these, but it's all good. They got colors too. We could break it down and use one of these and do colors. No, no, that's not mine. There goes mine. Yo, Griffiths, what's happening? It's the morning from North Wales. Welcome, bro. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I kind of want to top of the morning. I kind of want to go with a non-brand first, right? So if we can, let's start with hmm. Let's go with Overture. Everybody's used Overture before. So where should we put Overture on the list? Who has raise your hand if you've used Overture before? I think I've used them. No. But I know a lot about the brand. I know they're highly used. You said price versus quality, A. Dave likes Overture. So I gotta read chat off my phone because y'all don't want to see a whole bunch of picture in pictures. That in Sunlu. Okay, so we got we got one A tier. What's the price? What prices are we looking at for Overture? I need my look it up phone. All right. I'm bringing out my other phone. I gotta reach out. Sun Lu for life. Sun Lu for life. All right. Right now, let's go ahead and put Overture at A tier. I heard a lot of good things about it. Like I said, I haven't used it so much for myself. I'm mad that the picture's coming out like this. I wish I'd have went with like logos. Not everybody has a logo though, so well, we can tell which one is which. What three brands have you used? I mean, I've used a few brands. And there's brands I've used but aren't that well known, so they're not gonna go on this list. It's usually under 20 bucks. That's really good. It's really good. I have my look it up phone. I want to put this one on YouTube for my chat. It's on sale for $16. That's super cheap. Why on my look it up phone I can't switch my profile? All right. I got a new. Oh, that's Sunlu. Sunlu's good. If I were to rank Sunlu, I would rank that too at A tier. Who else agrees? A tier for Sunlu? Morph says, yes, sir. I totally agree. Who else agrees? We're about to look up Overture real quick on Amazon while we're going. Okay, so some PLA. This is just regular PLA, 17.99. So I only use PLA plus. Okay, so we need to see how much Overture PLA. Oh, it's right here. It's 20 bucks, and it's on sale. $20 for some Overture PLA. Now, again, if we talk about price per performance for Sunlu, you're going to be paying more of a premium price. But guess what? You're going to get. Uh, I haven't had a lot of failures because of the filament issues before, because that A1. I also use PLA Plus. I know. I'm about to definitely get some Overture. I'm gonna hit him up. I'm like, yo, hook me up with some filament. Hook your boy up. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding, but I am gonna buy some. See if I like it. What Overture users? Which filament should I use? Their silks? Should I just use their PLA? 44 Fahrenheit? Bruh, that's cold. Well, it's cold. That's cold. It is where I am. The temperature is, I want to say, in the 80s. It was 80 today. And then it started to thunderstorm. I thought we was gonna get a hurricane because in that cold and that heat mixed together, we're getting some tornadoes. To be fair though, I haven't. I live in Georgia and we haven't had a lot of tornadoes here. You have problems with Elegoo, really? It's like the first filament I used was Elegoo. Hatchbox is top tier. We have that on the list. We have that. What's top tier though? Where are you at top tier? You said any. The TPU is also good. Well, I already have some TPU from Poly that I'm using right now, so I'm not really worried about TPU. But I will try some of their PLA, maybe some silks. I'm looking for a really good ABS, something that I can print actual real stuff with, like strong materials. It's 80 there in Pennsylvania. Dang, up north it's hot. I'm gonna blow some Griffiths. I'm gonna blow some cold fronts your way. What is Hatchbox? All right, it looks like we're moving over to Hatchbox. So if we go on Amazon, we are talking. This is a regular spool of PLA. It's black. We're talking about 25 bucks. So price wise, it is up there. Now we're gonna have a lot of filaments, but we're not gonna get to every filament because we'll be here forever if we talk about just like straight filaments. You know what I'm saying? That's why I just got a few on the list. We'll move through them slowly but surely. We'll talk about them, see what people think about them. Look at the price. I got my look it up phone. We'll talk about some prices, and then we'll go ahead and throw it on the rank scale. Oh God, the wood is a wicked cool. All right, so if we're going to go to wait, what were we looking at again? Hatchbox, right? Mm. They got that matte PLA, so I would mess with some matte PLA. It looks really good when you print it out on the X1C. So where do you say the scent is? David, since I say, oh, we gotta, but let's just go. We can move things around. So right now we're putting Hatchbox really at S tier. We're going S, our first S tier right out the gate. All right, our first S tier. You said move these down to B. Hmm. I think we keep them at A for right now. We'll keep them at A. Again, we can move this stuff around as we see fit. Let's go ahead and move on over to. I wish I took better pictures for these. Let's get some of these other browns, like what is it called? Ovo. Has anybody used Ovo? I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm about to pull it up right now. OVV3D. I don't even think I'm saying it right. Cospla for you talking about Polymaker? Polymaker makes some good stuff. Polymaker is. We'll get into it, but I'm already going to throw that on S tier. We'll come back and I'll tell you why my reasoning that Poly goes S tier. But we'll come back. We'll come back. I don't have IDMAX on there. Hold on, let me see something real quick. OneDrive is not even set up on this one. No, the Cos PLA is top tier, but guess what? It's sold out. And if you get some before I can get some, I'm gonna be upset. Let's head. That is Octane. That's my Octane helmet. I'll show you. It's dusty, so I want to wipe off the dust first. As I break it, we're good. We're back. Anybody play Apex Legends? I'm a big I'm a big Apex Legends guy. So there's a character named Octane, and they came out with this helmet called the Wild Force Wild Speed helmet. It fits kind of weird, but inside I have lights. Not gonna lie, I forgot how to turn these on. But yeah, they're wireless. It's one of my first like actual. I don't know if you can see the lights come on. There they go. See them inside. Like, hey. This is one of my early builds. The paint job ain't that great on this. I really want to repaint it. Like I have like some paint runs. I did the chrome was what's that stuff called? But it got everywhere. It was, and it got all over the front of the brow. I would airbrush that now, and I'll do a badass tape job. This is supposed to be chrome in the front. I mean, it's good. It's not as great as I can do now. That's why I want to redo it. Yeah, graphite. Thank you, graphite rub. That stuff is messy. I will probably won't use graphite for a while. I would. I will start airbrushing all my chrome. All right, let's get back to the. Let's get back to the what's it call it? Let's do another because I don't know this brand and it was on there. It was like one of their top brands. We're just gonna put it on D tier. OVOO. Don't know what it is. That's how you did your spider armor. Your graphite looks ridiculous. Do you just do a high gloss? Do you do a gloss white or a gloss black? Moving to MakerBot. Anybody use MakerBot? There it is. MakerBot. Anybody. I gotta start trying a lot more of these filaments. That way I can't be a subject matter expert who only uses three type of filaments. Let's read some reviews. How about that? We can read some reviews and see what other people think. You do a gloss white and then clear coat over the graphite. When you clear coat over the graphite, does it not break apart? I've tried to clear coat my graphite one time and it was utter failure. Griffiths, what are you talking about? You would really appreciate it. What, using different filaments? All right, here's some reviews on MakerBot. Great filament for the MakerBot. It was all perfect. Only used two colors, but it all worked as it should. That's a generic review. Let me get here we go. Way overpriced. Reviewed in what is shoot. What in the extremely overpriced nonsense is this? Folks, this is more than 100% or two times more expensive than it should be. Go go buy 10 times PLA from anywhere else. This is a grift. Hey, I'm gonna leave you to that graphite powder, Dave, because it is so messy. Did the Mando helmet and did a little bit of that Apex that Octane helmet. That's about it. All my helmets are dusty, yo. Fits like a charm. I could actually make this smaller. I had to put some padding in it because it just bounced around my head. But yeah, this is graphite powder too. This is actually not a bad graphite job. Or just everything looks really good. This is the way. I'm going to put MakerBot at C tier. All right. Well, we about halfway done, gents and ladies, if some ladies are in here. It seems like y'all just want to talk about making helmets. Let's run through this, take a little break, and then we can start talking about helmets. All right. eSun, who has used it? eSun. That's another brand that I got to use. It's okay. Just okay. So we're talking about C tier. It's inexpensive. C tier it is. Easy peasy. Okay, moving on to the next one. What's this? Factory Forge? What's it called? Flash Forge. Thank you. Flash Forge. So y'all telling me that there's Cosplay and I haven't got me some yet? Oh, I'm so upset. That's all I want to use for my war machine. I got to do the rest of the arms and legs, and I want to do it all in Cosplay. I don't even want to touch anything else. Flash Forge. Who's used it? It's $25 for the chameleon color shift. 17. So it's in the mid range price. It's got 4.5 stars. Said crickets. Because no one's used it, I'm putting it in D tier. And it's expensive. The color change stuff is nice. That's the expensive stuff. All right. Moving on over. Oh, we got good brands now, huh? Any Cubic. Who used it? I've used their resins, I think. Burnt titanium. I'll keep that in mind. Burnt titanium. Let's look it up real quick. Might put it in. They have an obsidian. They got their high speed stuff. So Chitu Box hit me up. They have some new filament that they're coming out with. I haven't got it in yet, but I'm gonna make some stuff with their filament. They have some high speed and then they have some good silks. So I want to try their high speed because now I have a high speed printer and then I want to use their silks too. So Up and I didn't put Chi2 box up on there because I know a lot of people haven't used their stuff yet, but we shall see about them. I'm trying to look for their burnt titanium so I can put it on the Nebula purple. Then let's move them up. Since you say they got some fire stuff, I'll put them at C. All right, I'm putting it in my little ad box. $20 isn't bad either. Adding it to my list. All right, moving on. Any cubic. Where's it going? B? Any cubic B? I mean, you can't really go wrong with any cubic, right? They're a brand that's a name brand that's made their mark in the 3D printing world. So we're just gonna leave it there. Let's move it on. Creality. Who's used it? I'm gonna say C because everything Creality makes is mid. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. B or C? To print a bench. I'm gonna put it at B. We got to move it on. C? Cool. We got one user. C tier. We have no F tier. We got to start using y'all. We gotta do better. We got to use more filament. We get stuck on our way. Who gets stuck in like their brand already? They're like, okay, this brand prints. I'm using it. I've used other brands, but I just, man, I just use what I know. I was looking at my wall of filaments. Elegoo PLA plus. All right, let's go with Elegoo then. Elegoo B. No, I'm just kidding. Where y'all gonna go? I like Elegoo. Their stuff works. Yeah, A tier. Their stuff works. How much control? How much stuff do you print? You're probably one of those people who printer never gets to rest. You probably got 1,000 hours each on your printer. You got 1,000 hours each on your printer. 16 printers. Makes sense. All right. Makes sense. 16 printers. Yeah. I only have three. Wait till I start getting them sponsorships though. Them printers are gonna be rolling in. They're gonna be rolling in. All right. We're moving on. Moving on. Bamboo Labs. I'm gonna go with B tier. S. It's good, but I don't think it's S. Who else? F. The map PLA is amazing. My dude said F. Jeez, it ain't no F. All right, so we got one F, one A, or one S, one F. The carbon fiber looks cool. I am going to go. Let's split the difference. Somebody give me another one. Ronnie says yes. I will go with B tier then. I'm splitting the difference. A, okay, more A's and S's than your one F. We're gonna go with A tier. Polly, don't even. I will uppercut anybody that says anything less. Come on, let's go with the fact check. One, they got regular PLA, PLA plus, and the cost PLA. Bro, everybody just uses PLA because it's the most temperament. It's the least temperamental of all filaments. And then they got that cost PLA, and I don't know what they do, but that sanding, I already done a test, so y'all can't tell me otherwise. That's S tier for sure. And then I've used, let's see, I used their TPU, which is all right. I don't know much about the TPU. It's stinky. Yeah, their Polyterra is nice. I'll use that. I'm out of cost PLA, so I got to get some of that back. I think I just got an empty box up there. All right. So that's the first tier list, ladies and well, gentlemen and gentlemen. How do we do? Y'all like our list? Let's go ahead and let me switch back my. If I had my stream deck, I wouldn't have to. Y'all wouldn't have to look at these scene switches. G and the boys. G and the, that should be my group. My community name, G and the boys. Welcome to G and the boys. Dirty Mike and the boys. All right, let's talk. Let's talk some. Y'all want to talk filaments and stuff? Let's do it. Not filaments. Helmet builds. Trying to look at my Star Wars table, which is about to no longer be my Star Wars table. You're tempted to do a nickel Mando. Do you make videos on oh shit. Do you make videos on electroplating? If you don't, you should. it it do look terrible. Have y'all watched what's his name? Hendrick or Hendrick? He makes that he makes that look super easy. Barely an inconvenience. When I watch his videos, looks crazy. Let me see. I'm about to post it in the chat real quick. Y'all want to see some people? You all want to see someone electroplate? I thought I posted it in the chat. Did it go through? All right. So next, that's crazy. It's my own channel. There you go. All right. That dude does electroplating and it's dope as hell. That's crazy that like well, I understand just like random people in your chat posting links. Is it expensive? Well, I mean, it's his channel, it's a write off. How much is what's it called? Gold sulfates or something like that? Gold sulfates. Are they oh they're electrolytes. This one is $28. It's $28 for 3 ounces. How much can you do for that amount? Like can I electroplate like my whole helmet with gold? Cause then it'll be worth it. If you could use like a little bit and then do a whole helmet gold, then it'll be worth it. Man, this thing shines up nice. That bling. I'm glad I really went with that matte. It really pops off of this helmet. Said with the wand you might be able to. So if you get that thick layer, then you're not gonna be able to do that. All right, we gotta move it on. Let's move it on. All right. We are going to go to the slicer programs. Now, I have used many slicer programs, so it's not going to be so much of what do y'all think? What do y'all think? I'll be like, I know what it is. Let me set it up first. I tried to find as many as I can. We all know which one is S tier. You'll be surprised. You will be surprised. All right, somebody shout out their favorite slicer. We'll start with, and don't go with the big one. Don't go with the big one. Go with a mid range. Orca. I'm just gonna say this right now. Any of the Orca slicers, the Bamboo Labs, they're all the same open source. Yeah, because it's like a Bamboo Labs. Like most of these are like the same. Even Cheetah Box is a little bit of the same. None of those work with my Elegoo printer. Now, I'm going to say this right now. Elegoo has a Ultimaker slicer like a Kira. Elegoo Kira, I would go F tier, but I'm going to go F plus D minus. Once I switched over, first of all, I'm going to say this. Elegoo slicer hasn't been updated in the year I've been 3D printing. I can't get I can't get my Neptune to work with Orca. I've tried so many times. I've tried to like import my settings from Kira Ultimate Kira over, and it does not go. They don't work. So Morph, what do you use for your Neptune 3? I'm curious because I can only use one software with mine. And right now it's like crashing my computer. It's so bad. Elegoo, I'm gonna tell you right now, Morph. Switch from Elegoo Kira to Ultimaker Kira. You'll thank me later. It's so slow, it's bad. If you try to use organic supports, it's terrible. That's why I'm so happy when I switched over. Like you can't use organic supports on Elegoo Kira. It's terrible. Do I have the 4 Max? No, no. Here's the thing. I won't get a high speed bed slinger unless somebody gives it to me for free. There's no way I'm buying a high speed bed slinger. Not even a Bamboo Lab bed slinger can get me to buy one. Make sure you save your settings or memorize your settings because you can transfer them over with no problem, Morph. Like I was like, oh my god, I gotta redo all my settings. Nope, I took the exact same settings and switched them over. That's gonna bring me to my next one, lychee slicer. I tried to do the same thing with lychee slicer. Now, lychee's used for resin, but they have a they have a FDM printing setting. They're separate, and you got to pay for them separately, or you can buy them both together for a little bit more. But it's not really a free. I think it is free, but you got to watch a lot of ads and stuff. But lychee slicer, and I was able to get a solid print onto my Neptune 3. Said lychee's a pain. No, it's not a pain. It just takes a little finesse. Once you get it right, and this is only for FDM. This isn't for resin. Resin, I'll probably make it a plus tier. I like lychee. Their FDM. Once you dial in the settings, it's pretty solid. They have so many other ones though. There's so many other ones though. I know people don't use. Has anybody used slicer with a three? So if we're going with the brand slicer with a three, I use them in the beginning. Yeah, F tier. I use them in the beginning to actually slice files. But then I'm gonna go with D tier because I've never sliced an actual print with them, but I have used them. I can't remember which one it is though. Is it this one? We're gonna put it at D tier. That's the one you started with, Griffith. So once I switched over, I went to Mesh Mixer. Mesh Mixer, B tier. If you're sizing your print and you need to get it transferred or you're trying to get your dimensions right, go with Mesh Mixer. It's a little hard. Like everything I use, I'll never slice a STL file from it. Not a STL. What's the word I'm looking for? Like a 3MF file. I will never slice a 3MF file for it for my printer. But I'll put for Mesh Mixer up there to slice your prints. Now you use Prusa. Okay. Those are, I mean, the slicer with the three is, you had to go to the bottom, but mm. Orca bamboo is easier to cut stuff up in. Mhm. Yeah, Armor Smith for sizing, definitely. I definitely use the Armor Smith for sizing. They're not on this list because I don't really count them as a slicing software. Every other one for sizing, you can still slice off of. So that's why they're here. I'm gonna go with one I don't really know much about. What about repeater? Some of these are like so old and outdated. I wouldn't even like people don't even use these no more. There's a reason why people don't talk about these slicing softwares no more because they're so old and they're so out of date. It's like that one's like the OG slicer repeater. This one right here. It's like the OG slicer. It's been around from the beginning. I bet you I could find like some videos on that. And people have no idea. Who's used Chitu box? So when it was up when I first started resin printing, Cure has far too many settings. I have a few, but it's easy. I guess it's because I've been using it for so long that I know those. I know all the settings on there. But yeah, Orca Slicer and Bamboo Studio are the user friendly version of all of these. Chitu Box. Once I started resin printing, it was between Chitu Box, Lychee, and then there was another one. I don't even have that one on here because it's strictly resin. But it it works. How do you like it? Oh, more if you done grew out of resin printing, huh? He's like, when I used to print on the resin printer, not anymore. So where would you rank it? Where would you rank Chitu Box at? So you have to buy the Pro Edition to get all the good features. See, it's fine. All right, bet. Stay there, Chitu Box. Stay there. Let's move on to y'all want to do a big boy? Let's do a big boy. Orca, where are we going with Orca Slicer? S. Who else? Our first S with the slicers. I got an F coming up. A, A. All right. I'm gonna say A based off of what I know and what I've used. I haven't used Orca Slicer on my bamboo, but I've tried to use it. I told you I can't use any slicers on my Elegoo because they don't slice. All right. We're gonna leave Orca right now at S. But we're looking about A plus, S minus. That's what we're looking at. We're gonna leave it there for now. Control. Which one did you say is F tier? They are, but Orca's more friendly with other printers. Bamboo, because I use bamboo with my bamboo slicer, is going to work better to me, in my opinion, than if I were to use Orca slicer on my bamboo. When there's a slicer that is the exact same for Orca slicer. So I think because I have a bamboo printer, I think bamboo is going to favor more for me versus if I had another, like say, Creality K1, and then I use the Orca slicer. I think they mix better with each other versus getting a Creality. Does that make sense? Am I making sense? Yeah, one slicer for all your printer. Again, I can't slice anything on my Elegoo. I'm gonna have to try. I've tried everything. I have not gone to the Discord though. So go to Orca Slicer's Discord. I gotta Google it then. I gotta Google it. That's probably what I need to do. I probably really need to update the firmware, but that seems like a pain in the A. It's not like updating the firmware on like a printer that connects to the internet. I have to get like the thumb drive out and do all this other jazz, man. Yeah, I've never updated mine either, and that's probably why I can't get anything to slice. To be honest, I have to open up the little. Whew. All right, I've just joined Orca Slicer Discord. Good, I don't have to do nothing special. Mm. That's a pain in the ass. I'm a YouTube it. I'll get it. I'll say after the next print. Yeah, I never do it either. I have to because so far the Ultimaker Kira is not working for me, so I can't even print anything on my Elegoo because nothing else prints properly. And it probably does that because, like I said, the firmware is probably super out of date. Everybody has problems with the fours, the 4 Max and the 4 Plus. People couldn't get it to work. You know how many people hit me up? Do you know how many people hit me up on IG Messenger asking me what my print settings are, how I can get this printed off, and they all have Neptune 4s, whether it be the 4 Max or the 4 Plus, and they cannot get prints to print? You will be like, what? All right, let's move on to the next. slicer, shall we? Wh- Boy, you got some money. Let me get $5. Somebody write something in the super chat for me. I don't have super chats yet, but hopefully I will soon. I'm like um I'm like 200 or something watch hours or less than that. Let me see. As far as watch hour goes, he said, "Nope, I broke. I work for the government." I feel that. I'm former military, former contractor here. I know exactly how that is. All right. I am 209 watch hours away from partner. So hopefully this stream right here plus this helmet video when I drop that'll shoot me over halfway. And then I want to make 2,000 subscribers in a year, and I am 148 away from that. So, no, thank you, more appreciate it. I appreciate it. I know. Wait, isn't it Memorial Day this weekend? Memorial Day is like on Monday. Yep, no work. All right, let's move on to the next slicer. We got no A tiers. We got some coming up. Control, you said we have an F tier. What slicer are you saying is F tier? Simplify. All right, let's take a look. See, that's another one of those oldies. We got super slicer and then simplify. Let me just go ahead and sit you right there for right now. I'm trying to see some good within simplify, and I can't find it right now. I'm trying to find the good. They say that was the slicer of choice, and you had to pay a arm and a leg. They haven't updated in like 10 years. Yeah, it says it's a little $200 license. That's crazy. Yeah, that's terrible. I can't believe we got our first F tier. Oh god. And we could just go ahead and throw sim simply slicer, whatever this shit's called. Super slicer. Don't even got a creative name. Just Jack Sparrowed it. All right, so super slicer is gonna go D tier as well. Ooh. I don't even remember the one with the little monsters called. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember what that one's called. Octoprint. Octoprint. Boop. Nobody uses that. Nobody uses no Octoprint. All right, let's move on over. Let's go to Ultimate Care. This would have been S tier, bro. Some people don't like it, some people hate it. You either like it or you hate it. And I'm on the liking side of Ultimate Akira. The only reason why I'm not giving it like a S tier is because it just crashed my computer now. Well, not my computer. It crashes every time I boot it. They use it. Oh, okay. That makes sense, but nobody else uses that. We got two more. Two more. Now we got Bamboo Labs and we got Lychee Slicer. Not Lychee Slicer. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Prusa Slicer. I mean, these are the best of the best slicers, right? Bamboo Lab, Bamboo Studio, I haven't had an issue with yet. Not only that, they updated Bamboo Labs so you can have the Maker Labs, and then they have the Maker. What's it call it for? Hold on, it's on my phone too. So I forgot the name of it, but it's even on your phone where you can just look up STL files to print. Okay, I give you that. And then what about Prusa? Everybody uses Prusa Slicer. If they don't use Orca Slicer, they use Prusa Slicer. It's like a, it's like the who's who. I have to put it at S tier. Everybody uses Prusa Slicer. Who agrees with me on that one? It's tops. Yeah, definitely. That's my tier list. All right. Anybody got any changes? Octoprint and Simplified 3D are F tier. We got Elegoo. Man, I be forgetting the name of these slicers, bro. Super Slicer for resin printing and the cubics isn't bad. But do you have? I bet you they're better with their slicer programs though. Lychee's that dundada when it comes to resin for me. Like just the support control where you want your supports. Then they have where you can. There's another resin printer I use, or resin slicer that I use. It came with Elegoo. I forgot the name of it. It's on my other computer. I'm trying to think right now. All right. So we got one more ranking to go, and that's printers. Again, I didn't make this printer list, so they have some printers that I don't even know what they are. Maybe you guys gonna know what these printers are, but they have a few I don't know. And then let me take a quick break. I'm gonna refill my drink. Everybody, go to the bathroom. We're gonna come back. Once I get back, we're gonna go into 3D printers. How about that? I'll be right back. All right, I got my water, and I don't want y'all to talk about my water like y'all did last time. Is that coffee time? How early is it? What time is it, Griffiths, over there? Because you're not. It has to be like 4 in the morning or something like that, right? Who is ready to rank some PCs? Say the best for last. B tier water. Deer Park, B tier. I think Deer Park will be C tier water. 2:30 in the morning. But that's still nighttime. I have to sand down my workbench and restain it. I think I'm gonna do a poly coating on it because it just I have to resand it anyway. All right, y'all. We are about that time. It all comes down to this: the best, well, not the best rankings of PCs. Let me set it up. I said PCs, 3D printers. I mean, I don't know why I said PCs. It's getting late. Whoever made these lists, bro, they're booby sauce.
Traveling for
I actually
us
like
is all
this
about
list
squeezing the
myself.
most out of our time. Making memories is so important to us. The Corolla gives us the space and comfort to stay on the go to take it all in.
I'm gonna go with this list. It's a basic list, and they're all FDM printers. There's no resin printers on this list. All right, y'all about ready? It's all good, Griffith. You've heard about these printers. You can still give your input on what you think. I haven't used all of these printers. I just know about them. Like my printers are not even on this list. I don't even think there's one Elegoo printer on here. And I got two Elegoo printers and I just got one bamboo. Anywho, can y'all all see the list? It looks like on this list we have two Prussias. We have one, two. We have two Crealities, an Anchor Make. We have three. We have all three bamboo X Core XY printers in here. Is that two Anchor Make printers? I kind of want to redo this list because man, nobody even uses these printers. But guess what? We're gonna rank them anyway. We're gonna rank these particular ones. Or let me ask you a question: would you rather do this list, or would you rather do this list? I think we should do this list. I just don't know a lot about these printers. What's the V400? Let's look it up. I don't even know what the V400 is. I wish I'd have just took my time and made a list. That would have been better than this. Oh, the VL Sun. I've seen these printers print. A lot of people use them, but why does it cost so much money? FL Sun. This has it too. Which one is this? Isn't this a FL Sun right here? And this is their new. That's the S1. They have a couple of the new ones in here. They gonna die on that platform, huh? With the three arms. Let's rank their S1 and T1 then. I already know these printers are good. I'm just gonna already put them at B tier because I already know. In fact, let's go A tier. I already know they're good. So right there, we got the FL Sun S1 and the T1. They're already gonna be an A tier. I know there's a reason why people still use these printers, and that's because they're just that data. Well, technically, I'm a YouTuber and I don't have it, but I heard the Giga sucks. So based off of what I know from the Giga, I'm gonna put this thing at to D tier being the worst. Everyone has nothing but problems. They get it, they get on it, sir. The way Elegoo's with me is right now. We are only on they don't know me terms. I hit them up one time. I hit them up when I wanted to get me some filament, and they straight up ghosted me. They're like, "Hey, can we use these STL files?" And I was like, "Nah, I don't own the rights to these files." And that's the last I heard from them. Them boys ghosted me. So speaking of being ghosted, let's talk about their Saturn fours. I have the three. I have the three ultras, but I'm gonna put their Saturns, the three, their Saturn four and their four ultra and B tier. You know what? And I'm gonna put the Saturn three because they took out everything that makes the Saturn good. They take it off, and then they give you a cheaper model, which is $100 cheaper. But they took away. I'd rather save the $100 and then put more stuff on the Saturn. Like they don't give you the Wi-Fi. They don't give you the plate that moves down, bro. I don't even know why they make the four when the four ultra is $100 more and it's better. Doesn't make any sense. So yeah, see, you're definitely going down one. Why does it look like they have all the Creality printers here? Is this the Anycubic Mono? We'll put it up there with B. I'm trying to get rid of all the resin printers. Look, they got their new one. This is the same printer. That's the new Creality. Was it the K1 Super or something like that? The K1 X. What's their new Creality printer? Because that's on there too. I've been doing details in resin. I do that with all my so when I printed my Ant Man or my Giant Man helmet, all of this was resin printed. The front piece was resin printed. The earpieces were resin printed. And then the back doesn't come off. So the back and the front and the top of the cowl were all FDM. Every detail piece was resin printed. And I use only one type of resin. Do I have any here? This right here. This is the only resin right here that everyone should have. It's expensive. Can it focus? Wait, hold on. Focus, focus. There you go. Any cubics ABS like resin, and I get it in white. All I get. What resin do you prefer? That's what I started doing. I started trying everything. Where that? This stuff, Tech resin. It's all right. It's okay. I've tried the rapid resin. If you're like in the miniatures and stuff like that, you're not gonna break parts. You can use all of this like the rapid for the high speed printing. There's some Sunlu ABS. All seems the same. That's how some people think about filament. Filament all seems the same. All right, let's get into some more printers. I don't even know what printer this is. Put it in C tier. How come they don't even have a Prusa Mark IV on here? Who made this list? What's this big old satellite dish right here? I'm just gonna start. I'm just gonna leave all the ones I don't know. Any cubic right here. This is their new one. Art is pretty good actually. We're gonna put their new any cubic right there. On one of those metal ones. I don't know about this one. Here we're gonna put these over here. All the ones that we don't know about. Those are the same. I don't know what this one is. If you know any of these I'm putting in the back, just let me know. That's the new Creality, right? No, that's not the new Creality. I'm trying to think of what it's called. Anycubics, we're gonna put this at A tier. The new Anycubic printer. That's right. So Formlabs, that C tier one that we got, that's $4,000 printer. Yo, how do you pronounce your name? All I see is Axe in there. Liax? Did I pronounce it right? Hey, welcome to the community. I appreciate it. Thank you for being in here. I'm sorry that you kind of late to the rating systems. We're doing printers right now. So, hey, I enjoy you being here. Thank you so much. Just got to finish off these little printers. I don't even know what some of these are. Hey, thanks. Hey, I'm starting to get good at this streaming thing. You know what I'm saying? If you know what any of these printers are, because this isn't my list, I didn't make this list, so I'm not too sure what printers these are. These aren't even commercially used printers. Thanks. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I've been working on this thing for 2 weeks. Not like 2 weeks straight, but I really crammed everything down this last week. So I kind of like hammered everything in there. But thank you so much for the compliments, man. I think it's that glossy paint. I love it. You're new to 3D printing, just started a couple months ago. Nice. Well, welcome to the 3D printing community. I appreciate it. Thank you, LP. I appreciate it. I'm glad you like it too. All right, I'm about to finish off this list, and then we can just talk about it. I don't even know what these printers are. Guess what? Bamboo Labs, that's my printer, S tier. Creality's new printer, I'm pretty sure that's going to be S tier too. That's the same one as the one above, but with an AMS system. Anchor Make, we're going to put that as C tier. C tier, since I don't. No, you definitely can wear it. Definitely wearable. All my helmets are wearable. Most of them you can see out of. Can't really see out of that one. Can't really see, but you can see out of all of them. Even the War Machine helmet you can see out of all of those. So they're all wearable. A Deathstroke suit would go hard. All right. I wish I made this list, but I didn't. But that's what I got for this 3D printing list. Now I guess we can just talk about whatever. Whatever y'all want to talk about. Let me switch over. I want a better look at this. That's actual real carbon fiber. Carbon fiber and two-part epoxy. And then I went ahead and carbon fiber at the back too. Yeah. It was it was pretty bad. Not gonna lie. Drake. Did you see how Drake tried to come back and be like, "Oh, can we just be friends? Like, why you say bad things about me?" Do I have the very first helmet that I've made? Yeah, I do. Believe it or not, this was my first helmet. The reason why I chose this to be my first helmet, it's super dusty. The reason why I chose this as my first helmet is because it has easy shapes, and then all I had to do is put a visor in there, and then add some black color paint and some carbon fiber. I thought it would be super easy to do. My nose touches the front, but other than that, love the free download you gave out. Is that for the red hood? How did I do the visor? So basically, I went online. There's a couple ways you can do it. There's the easy way and the hard way. An easy way to do it is to go on Amazon and buy a welder's mask, but you're gonna pay like $10 for it, and then you just got to make a template and then cut it out. Then you can go with a different route. You can buy this. This is a giant um, sheet of PET G. I think it's like point 0.6 or point 0.8 millimeters thick. And this is just a big old sheet of PET G, and it's clear. This is just the outer casing for it. Then you just go ahead and you get some window tint from like your automotive store. All it is just straight up window tint, like 10%. Oh no, this is 5%. 5% window tint. So you can see up in my window. cut your shape to whatever shape you want to. You tint it with the automotive window tint, and then that's the easiest way to make visors to me. I made a short on that. So if you go in my short videos, I made a short on how I make my window. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. Who else got any questions? It's the I get bubbles. Uh, I did my first ever vacuum forming before. So when I made this helmet, this is who's this? This is a X-wing pilot from Ahsoka, and then I vacuum formed the visor and dyed it to get this one. So that's how I made this visor. Airbrushing is I wouldn't say airbrushing is a pain in the ass, but it can be if you don't know, because there's a lot to it. This is my small airbrush. I have a small compressor underneath my desk, and then I just do like little stuff with this. You got your hose, you got your gas regulator. Is it? Oh, I don't have it hooked up. And then you have your little airbrush. This is about $160 gun right here. This is the Iwata Neo. I don't like the ones with your finger. I have to have a little trigger. I can't remember the nozzle size, but it's a good little gun. And then my bigger airbrush, this is my baby right here. This is my Grex. This was like $300. This is called a mini air gun basically. It's it takes a lot more to put it out the air, but it drops a lot of paint. Like this is my baby. On each of my on each of my guns I have a hot swappable nozzle, so you just got to undo it. But because this one puts out a lot of paint, you can get you can get bigger cups. So you see how big a normal airbrush cup is? About that big. Then when you swap up, you can get bigger cups. And that's what goes on here. Love my airbrushes, man. I got so many of these things. What's vacuum forming? So basically you heat up a piece of plastic and you grab like a suction or like a vacuum, and it sucks air, and you put whatever you want to form the plastic to on top of it. So you have the mold of whatever you want to. Like, so say I want to form this cup. I have a little piece of melted plastic, and it'll be sitting on like a little vacuum where it's sucking air out. And I put the plastic on top. It's going to suck the air out of it. So the plastic is going to conform to that particular shape. That's what vacuum forming is. Well, I have two compressors. So I have a little compressor that's not as loud, and then I have a really loud one. But once you fill it up with airbrushing, you're not going to ever hear it for a while. The big brush, this one, upside down. This is my Grex Tritonum. It's called Grex Tritonum. This one costs a lot of money though. I don't know if you can see it. Grex Tritonum. And then I have even bigger ones. Then when it comes to clear coating, I have my big boys, which are these ones. So this is one I normally use for clear coating. And then I have this one. This is like a little cheaper one though. I have never used this one yet. So I have this one. This is like for painting cars. The TS7, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's the TS7. Yeah, the TS7, that's right. Where do I get the clear coat? Um, I use this stuff, this 2K clear. I have so much of this. I can clear coat like so many helmets with this. So what is this called? Finish One by Acme. I got this on Amazon, and this is the FC 720, and then I have the hardener, which is the FH 612. It's a 4-to-1 ratio, so you just mix her up. You mix her up in these little cups, add it on top of your spray gun, and then you're clear coating. That's what I use for this. But man, this stuff, I haven't made a video on clear coating and using this kind of stuff because I'm not good at it yet. Once I get a little bit better and I have a little bit more experience, I'll probably start making it. Is it $100? Let's see. I don't think I paid that much. I think it was like it lasts forever. So if it was $100, oh yeah, yeah, it's $100. Jeez, I didn't remember paying that much. Yeah, it's 1 8. Do I have an affiliate link? I do have an affiliate link. I'll drop it in the chat in a second. You gonna call it a night? Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate it. Hey, thank you, Griffiths. Appreciate it. Take care. The spray gun, which gun? The this one or the Tritonum? All right, let's see. I'll drop you some affiliate links. Oh shoot. Hey, thanks for stopping into the stream. I appreciate it so much. Yeah, I'll probably have another stream in like a week or two. I gotta think of something really cool to have a stream about. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. I gotta find my Amazon account. Yo, Six, what's good, bro? How's it going? I appreciate it for the helmet love. Thank you so much. Hold on, I'm getting my affiliate codes in, so he gonna buy this paint and stuff. I appreciate it. I don't think I have an affiliate code for the Tritonum unless they have it on Amazon. I bought it from a bigger website. Oh yeah, I guess you could do that too. But I don't think I have the affiliate link to that though. All right, I got a code now. Yo, Morph, thank you so much for tuning in, bro. I appreciate it. I'm getting ready to wrap this up too. That's for the clear coat. Greg's Triton GD7 is $300. And then all right, so for there you go. And that last one is for the Triton the the airbrush. I have here's the thing though. I have not put the clear coat through my airbrush. I've only used it through the spray guns. I don't know if those I don't know if the airbrush can push that clear coat out. You can try it and let me know, but real quick, if you guys have not hit that like button, please do so. I appreciate it. It helps out so much. I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. I have this video for the Deathstroke helmet coming soon. So please go ahead and watch that. Man, I'm super tired. I can't even do my sign off. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Make sure y'all follow me on my socials too. Just G3D at and on Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, Facebook. Everybody have a great night, y'all. Thank y'all for coming into the stream. I appreciate it. Come shoot. We'll see. I'm tired, bro. Later, y'all.